Are you ready to party and feast like a true Viking? Well, you're in luck as Asia's biggest Viking party is coming back to Manila next month. And to tell us more about Skal, the Viking Party, joining us now in the studio are Bo Lundqvist, the president of the Nordic Chamber of Commerce, and Olivier Larcher, the general manager of the Sofitel Philippine Plaza Manila, where all of these is gonna happen. Good morning, gentlemen. This party is huge. I'm surprised you guys made it through security. I mean, look at you guys.
Look at us.
Here to pillage. Now, you know, this is a celebration that is marked in Nordic countries like Denmark, Finland, Norway, and Sweden. But here in the Philippines, we'll start seeing it all again, happening on September 24th at the Sofitel. Bo, what can we expect of the activities? What exactly is a Viking party?
Well, you see it, right?
Yeah.
This is how you dress up for a Viking party, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I feel very underdressed for this celebration that we have. But what exactly happens?
Okay, so it's a Nordic celebration. What we want to do is to celebrate everything that is Nordic.
Yeah.
Heritage, you see it, right?
Yeah.
We are Vikings. We are descendants of the Vikings. We got the cuisine, in this case illustrated by our
this
beautiful
crayfish, this langoustine,
Nordic crayfish, how about that, right?
Yeah.
And of course a beer. Now this is Filipino San Miguel beer, but we drink beer too. And then you have the culture part. So what we can present to you is an authentic ABBA live show.
I love it. I love it.
Yes,
Yeah.
back to the 70s, man.
70s,
Yes.
80s, 90s. It's just a big celebration.
It is a big celebration of anything that is Nordic.
Yeah. Olivier, you know, the Crayfish Festival has always been a big part of what you guys do at the Sofitel. And now, of course, it's sort of this mixture of Nordic Viking culture, the Langoustine Festival. Tell us a little bit more about how this has sort of developed from its beginnings to where we are now.
Well, at the beginning it started a little bit smaller, but we wanted to make it a bit bigger because of the past 2 years. So we want to take our revenge on what happened.
It's a revenge party, isn't
exactly.
it? Exactly.
It's a revenge party. And it's going to be a nice fusion between the Nordic food specialties, but also the Filipino food, because we will have some nice lechon, we will have some nice pork belly, and some rice as well.
Yep.
So it's not going to be only Nordic food, but the idea is to really get together, reunite, have some fun with some nice music, with friends, with families, with colleagues, like before.
Right. You know, you mentioned lechon. I can see Vikings feasting on some lechon, don't you?
Yeah. It's something we have in common with the Philippines, I think.
Okay, well, tell us a little bit more about, obviously, we've got this beautiful spread over here. Crayfish is obviously, this is the time of year for crayfish.
This is the time of
end
year.
of summer, langoustine festivals are all over the place in Nordic countries, Brittany as well, I suppose. You know, tell us a little bit more about the spread. You already mentioned lechon, crayfish. What else are we looking forward to in terms of the party atmosphere and what will be served?
Would you want to take the food part?
Yeah, well, it's gonna be a very nice buffet. So guests will help themselves, and they can really choose from the entree, from the hot dish. We'll have some seafood, we'll have some meat, we'll have some vegetables, nice dessert prepared by our chef Bettina. So it's gonna be a taste of Spiral, our famous restaurant. Inside the Arbor Tent, which is our biggest venue for this kind of event, together with nice music, nice decoration, and our guests are welcome to come with costumes to make it even more fun.
Right. I mean, take the cue from these two gentlemen over here. They know what how a Viking should dress.
But let me add to that. We're actually handing out a helmet each.
You're
so
kidding.
even if you don't have all
You're
this
kidding.
gear, yeah, you end up in a helmet with nice outfit. So
Okay, sounds good.
We're making sure.
Okay. Now, the great thing about this party is it's also for a cause. The beneficiary is the Chosen Children Village Foundation. Do tell us more about that.
I can take that. So I might not look very charitable, I understand that. But part of the Nordic Chamber of Commerce, what we do as an organization is, of course, to get involved in local charity. We've been working with Chosen Children Foundation for quite a few years.
Yep.
And what we do is we work with our business partners. We get amazing raffle wins, which we then sell raffle tickets for. All the proceeds from that go straight to Chosen Children. Chosen Children is up in Silang. It's a home for mentally handicapped children. It is a beautiful place.
That's fantastic. Okay, I can't help but sort of wonder, how exactly does one get into crayfish? You've brought your specialty crayfish eating tools. You obviously need an axe like this and a big knife like this to tuck into here. But you know, Olivier said that you are the expert here.
I am the expert.
How does one
I am the
tuck
authority.
into...
Should I show you?
Yeah, please do, please do.
Well, the first thing, Viking style, you then chop the head off, right? So this is where the axe comes in. So like this.
Look at that.
There, like that, right?
Okay, so this is sort of we're somewhere between a shrimp and a lobster, crayfish.
It's a freshwater lobster.
Yep.
Yeah. And when you're done with the head, you chop then the arms off.
Well, I'm way ahead of you already.
Yeah, I think
this guy has told me all the secrets.
I know,
spilled
right?
all the military secrets. I've chopped his arms off, taken his fingernails.
And then last but not least, you then dismember it completely like that. And then you gotta have to get the shell off, which is the nitty-gritty part. And
pillaging.
This is the actual part that you eat.
Listen, look at this, Bo.
Look at that.
Look at that.
Yes, very good.
Am I an honorary Viking at this point?
I think
Yes,
that
you
you
are.
deserve the axe. Hold it now.
Look at this. But this is just a small sample of what we are in for. Like we said, you know, specialties like this, typical of this time of the year, celebration, and really the music, the culture, ABBA, the ABBA tent. It's something to look forward to. Guys, let's wrap this up by inviting everybody. Let's force everybody to join us. Please do invite everyone.
Okay, so go to vikingpartymanila.ph, choose your table, and buy the ticket. And that is how easy it is. We send you a QR code, you show up, and I guarantee you will have the party of your life.
Okay, there you go. And it does benefit such a worthy cause.
Absolutely.
Let's
We're
all
doing
have
good, we're having fun.
Let's all have a good time and do some good as well.
Thank you.
Olivier,
Welcome.
Thank you
Bo,
so
thank
much.
you so much for being here and joining us this morning right here on New Day. Skal!
Skål!